Hello. Hello, hello, hello. How is everybody doing? It's a little bit cold today. Excuse me. As I said, I've only been up for a couple of hours, but I had a decent sleep. Not the best, but decent. Had a productive night. Been making good progress on the Farwaste economy. That is a long, slow process. Not as dull as the writing loot tables, but it's still sort of quite an involved sort of, okay, let's deal with 15 numbers at a time now, jobby. So that's exciting. But I've now given values to all of the weapons, all of the armor, and all of the ammo. So now I'm just on sort of periphery items. And making sure it all sort of lines up. And the best sort of analogy I have for doing the the way I'm designing the economy is it's like pulling yourself up by your bootstraps and then jumping at the same time. So you sort of yank on your bootstraps and jump, and it's like, right, so I get to about this height. So then you build like a platform at that height because you don't know what sort of height you're aiming for. So you pull on your bootstraps, you jump, and it's like, okay, now I can make it onto that little platform. Is the platform at the right height? And then you stand on the platform, and it's like, well, I can just about see over the fence ahead. But I'm a little bit short, so I could probably do with making it a little bit higher. So then you stand on the platform with your bootstraps, and you jump again, so that you can make it all the way from the floor up into the second sort of level of the platform. Then you build a second platform there, and you make sure it all looks good. It's like, can I see over the fence? Yes, I can. And that's what designing an economy in a game is like. Sounds nonsensical, doesn't it? But that's what it's like. Best way I can describe it. Excuse me. I should probably turn on game audio, shouldn't I? Not, for the stream, just because I have never played this game with sound. I don't know what the sound is like. So we're going to find out together. Oh, there's the there's some fan art someone did of my Baldur's Gate series and Maharu. I need to go and do the Milgram stuff again. And Tali. Tali. Okay, but I think we're about ready. I don't know why it's not picking up the game. Because I put it on the wrong thing. I moved it over in advance, but I moved it over on the recording one, not on the streaming one. But yes, hello. Hello and welcome to Gary Riva vs. Kingdoms Reborn. This is a great little city builder that's in early access. And there's something I just want to mention. A thing that you don't really see normally, but I see because of OBS, the recording and streaming software I use, is the names of the game files. And it's like, it's always weird. Some of them, they're like relatively normal. Like I think Shadows of Doubt is just like Shadows of Doubt win64.exe. But then you get ones like this one, and Kingdoms Reborn, the game file itself is called Prototype City. It's like, what a weird thing to call your game files, Anyway. Yeah, this is a great game that I played a lot of when I was recovering from my surgery at the end of last year, because it was something I could play without needing to focus too much on. Like, I didn't want to buy anything. I was feeling quite sorry for myself. And this was just a great game to just play for hours on end. So, I'm going to do a brand new game with set in the Aztecs, as I have not actually completed a game with the Aztecs, the Tlatoa, because there are the 5 things that you can play as. Duchies is sort of medieval Western, not medieval Western like Wild West, Western culture like Europe is what I mean. European, medieval European. Emirates is sort of Middle East, Norse is Scandinavia, Shogunate is Japan, and Tlatoa is Aztec based. And so far I've beaten it on, I believe, all 4 of those, but not on this one. So this one has minus 10% food consumption, which is good. 5 times trading post cost. So normally I do a lot of trading in this. So hopefully this will not be too punishing that I can't. Because, yeah, there is basically a massively nerfed trading. Compared to this one, which has 20% less trading fee, this one has 5 times the trading fee. Or it's not. It might not be the trading fee. It might just be the post cost itself. Guess we'll find out. Loads of icons to choose. I'll stick with the yin and yang one I have. Go blue and gold. Some portraits to choose from. Let's go with this one. And I have mixed opinions on the AI in this game, because like, this game is an early access, but the combat is incredibly frustrating and underwhelming. So, like, I have never been attacked by the AI, but they're sort of irritating that they exist a lot of the time. Let's go with normal difficulty, because I don't know... hey, Teddy. I don't know how the Tlatoa play. Let's generate a new world. We'll go with the medium world. If they're too large, it's sort of... It only hurts you, basically. You never need all the space, and it just hurts you. Yeah, I know. Right. I am going to be going with a jungle start, which is this. There is virtually no jungle on this map. Restart game. One thing I will say is that the world generation is a very mixed bag. So, like, when you get a good world generation, you're set. But it can take a few tries. There's a lot more jungle on this one, so that is better. Here's probably a good starting location. Where are the others? They're all over there. Oh, and one there. The AI distribution is also kind of janky. Like, there's just nobody over here at all. I'm just going to turn down the audio a bit. Still quite loud. Alright. So I will go down here. So we've got stone, we've got some luxuries nearby. We've got water. And there is coal as well. High disease starting location, but that's okay. Iron and stone. Good fertility. Or decent fertility, not great, but you know, there's lots of water around. Hey, Luca. Papaya. I like to buy a little extra food. So, let's kick off. There. So I will name this. What should I name it? Put in the chat what you think I should name this Aztec style city. Corn breeder, that's probably pretty good. Investment is good, particularly if I don't have trade. Yeah, I'm worried about my gold income, so I'll go with that one. No, I know what to do. Jungle Gatherers, Mushroom Farms. I'll try the Jungle Gatherer. I think Jungle Gathering can be very, very good. I think Gathering can be very, very good. God, I'm going to have to remember how to play. I haven't played this since November. But something that I got, because I've got about 60 hours in this game. Something I discovered is, like, if you look in the top left here, there's like 1 speed, 2 speed, 3 speed. It goes up to 4 and 5 speed, but there's just no on-screen indication. So I was about 50 hours into this game before I realised that it actually went higher. That was embarrassing. Alright, if I go for a fruit gatherer, and stick it there. So I need at least 1, preferably 2 sources of food. And it's very awkward that that's so expensive. I can't get that yet. I can get that one, but that doesn't help me. Can't get that one. That one's expensive. That one's expensive. I'm surrounded by expensive things. That's bad. And let's have a house there. House there. So I'm going to play as much of this as possible on 5 speed, just because otherwise it is going to take forever. Because I've completed like 5 games in the 60 hours I've played, so like 10, 12 hours per game. Okay, so it is the card price that's ridiculously high, probably not the trade price, but I will go for medicine farming. Oh no, this is in hindsight, a bad starting place for me. But I will try and do the best I can. Yeah, I chose... Like, the size is very deceptive. Like, it looked like a very large area, but, you know, then you start placing things and you realise it's not actually that large, and so on. Right, I will also gather... Nope, gather stone. Let's gather all the stone. Anyone unemployed will now gather stone. And over here as well. Need another house. 2 more houses there. These house 4 people each, so I need 5 houses to make sure my 16 residents are housed. And give me a little extra space for when they start producing more. Okay. Right, let's get some other stuff. Hunting lodge. Hunting lodges aren't terrible. Put that on meticulous. And upgrade. Medicinal farms, wood yield. Probably wood yield, because you use a lot more wood than you use medicine. How am I doing on money? Yeah, I really need to save up and get this area. That will greatly unlock my potential. But sadly, that is another 800 off. And I don't have a great way of making money. Like, because I can't trade. So, the way this game works is it's all about... Ooh, wandering traders. I can trade. What can I trade? Leather. And... 65. 665. Oh yeah, that's made it possible. Good. There we are. Yeah, the way this game works is it's all about sort of progressing through the ages by upgrading your town hall. You do this by upgrading your houses, and you do that by getting luxuries. So you have to expand your city to gain the luxuries, to improve your places to be able to go through the ages. Get rid of this stone. And that stone as well. Right, I could probably do with rejigging some housing. Right, if I build another house and then I can demolish this one. What do I need? I could probably start going for pottery and stuff. Oh no, I need... oh no, I don't have anything to grow. I'm thinking of End Zone World Apart. In that game, the first thing you do is go for farms. So demolish that. Houses are basically free. They cost like 10 wood, but wood is incredibly plentiful. It's stuff that costs stone and more. But it's sort of a card game in that you have these cards at the bottom that you have to place. And like you get a choice of like 5 things. And if you have 5 cards, 3 or 5, I can't remember, 5 I think, build up here, then you get a wild card which lets you choose anything you know. Right, if I just... I can't demolish any more houses because it's winter and they'll get very, very upset. So I'm going to have to wait until the next year. But what I can do is... No, I don't have enough wood to spare. Oh, year 1 complete. Right, I could probably do with setting up a forester over here. I cannot actually afford a forester. Alright, let's get some wood chopped down. Because winter is over. Pottery. Trading post, no, way too expensive. But yeah, it's kind of good to see that it is the actual building that costs so much and not like trade things. Yeah, let them join. And I will get productivity. Let's do productivity in there. And that one as well. Right, let's get 2 more houses here. And demolish those briefly. And then... 3 more houses there. am I doing on... Alright, wood we're back up. Storage space we're out though, so let's get some more storage space. 1, 2, 3. Okay, I need that one. I don't need a coal mine right now, but what I do need is a forester. I cannot afford a forester. I need 440 gold for that. So you sort of, you claim territory and the AI does the same. They're struggling here because they've got no food, because desert starts are punishing. The Vikings are doing pretty well. Vikings are probably the most powerful one because they get massive bonuses to early game stuff, and like with a lot of games like this, early game bonuses are often the most powerful because they give you a kickstart, and then by the time you get to the mid-late game, you can play it so wide that it doesn't matter. Oh yeah, I forgot to grow. Right, so if I get some... medicinal herbs here. I can't remember the correct numbers for how much stuff I should have. I think it's 200 per thing. But yeah, I'll have a farm there because there's a detailed fertility thing. So this area is quite a fertile one, intended for you to grow cannabis. But like fertility follows the rivers, but not the ocean. It's quite a cool system. Wandering traders, yes please. Leather is always a great thing to sell because you produce massive amounts of leather and you don't need it till quite late. So I can now afford that forester. So the forester I will stick here. I know he's quite far from town. Which gives me a free depot, which is a nice little exploit on how to get a depot before you unlock it. Stick that on wood. And then build a road to there. So he's close enough so that I don't need to build a house over there, but far enough away to get a storage depot. Because normally storage depot isn't unlocked until there, so I'd need to get into the Middle Ages before I can actually unlock one, but it just gives you one for free, which is so good. How am I doing on food? I am doing okay. Hunting is quite good early on, but I could probably do with some cabbage seeds. A potter and a clay pit, good. These are one of the earliest luxuries you can get. So... What did I go for? I went for investment. Oh no, I went for fruit gatherers and wood yield, okay. Alright, let's get a clay pit over here. There. And a potter facing it. And then what was the button to turn off trees? Control T. Because I also need 2 of these. So this one is disallow all apart from clay. And this one is disallow all apart from pottery. And then I believe it's 800, so I'll put 760. I think that was how I did it. That way there's a bit of buffer. And then these, I need to disable clay. And pottery. And this is a bit of a clunky bit that it takes ages to actually sort of go around and manually stop these, but before too long I stop using storage yards and stuff entirely, so, or at least I use them for a little bit of overlap, like a little bit of what's the word, overflow, but for the most part are not particularly important. So this way I keep everything where I want it, and I keep the amount of it I need. I'll leave the trees back on. I usually play with trees off, but it looks nicer with them on, so I'll leave it on. So we've got a woodsman here. So these hold 4,800, so I'm going to set this at 4,700. Prioritize planting non-fruit trees, because they have a higher wood yield. How am I doing on people? I have 36 houses. That needs clay, that's okay, we're going to get clay. And I should get a dirt road. So this is producing clay from the river, this will produce pottery from the clay, and that is the first luxury. And I need one type of luxury to upgrade. Charcoal, I completely forgot charcoal was a thing. What do I need? I need like 10 level 2 houses in order to actually upgrade, so that's why you need to go for this stuff. Let's go for farming techniques. Like, I go through a lot of wood in winter without charcoal, but wood is something I'm fine on, so I'm okay with that for now. Yeah, I've got stone. Food is going to be a problem before too long. Productivity. Oh, we've got our first level 2 house. That one? Yeah. I love watching them upgrade. It's such a cool little thing that they just... The visual style in this game is fantastic. Like your little central place will upgrade as well over time, and... Oop, clicked off. Yeah, produce 500 of that. So, what is next? Cannabis, maybe? Kind of begun to build in the area. That mountain is very inopportune. Okay, I'll put that there. Oh, that's another mountain. There's another bit of mountain there. Look, stopping me from growing anything. That's irritating. Watching the stream while I write up an RPG character backstory. Me and the GM have kind of already figured out the whole backstory, but having it written down is just helpful. Oh, do you want to tell me about it? I would love to hear about it. I kind of want to move these houses. Hey, Nathan. Oh, yeah, of course, because I'm in a high disease area. So this stuff is actually much more useful, which is why I should have gone for that in the end, because I forgot about that. But I'm doing pretty well on medicinal herbs now. Right. Let's get... how long is this? 16. Okay, if I... put another row of houses this side. No, not there. Yeah, another row of houses that way. Because this is a game I don't need to fully concentrate on, I am more than happy to just chat about whatever you guys would like to talk about. Let's go for more farming. And I will only occasionally just talk about the game, just in passing. Stuff like, you don't need to actually have any... Nobody works at the cannabis breeder, or nobody works at any of the farm breeders. They are just an area of effect thing, so you can just place it there and leave it. Right, I actually want to get rid of these houses. Can I afford to get rid of all 4? I can. Not by much, though, so I need more houses. So another 2 houses at the end. And now, let's get some... of this. So with the area, you can see that it says workers 2. Each worker can work up to 64 things. So the moment it ticks over 64, it increases it. So to get the most out of your workers, you need like 128. Like that. So that way you produce the absolute maximum yield. Oh, actually. Oh, I don't have copy. Oh, yeah, you can copy early. Got to remember that. So there is a copy tool, so you can, like, just click and copy something. And because I have a storage depot, I can just copy a storage depot. So I don't ever need to unlock storage depot. I can just produce it infinitely by copying it, which is a hilarious exploit. Speaking of which, I should do that up here as well, because storage depots are fantastic. Just... Oh. So that is clay, and that is pottery. I don't really have space for any bureaus right now. What am I doing? Expand there. How much is that one? 2,200. Yeah, I've got the money for that. Coffee breeder, good. So cannabis is another tier 1 luxury. So this will get me up to tier... actually, no, it will only get me to... I can't remember. Maybe I only need 2 rather than I need 2 more. I think I only need 2. Don't think I need any of those. Don't need any of those. Let's go for this one. Stick that in there. So this will now produce massive quantities of a luxury. So that's helpful. Farms are by far the most powerful thing in this game. Get that one as well. There's also no reason not to expand, because every place you expand to increases your income, so you just want to expand as much as humanly possible. If you can afford it, you should expand to it. And then there is eventually a limit, but there's quite a way off yet. Alright, I'm definitely need more medicine production. Got a house there, which I really don't need, but... I'm doing pretty good for food. I've got some pottery. I'm getting... first level 3 house. Fantastic. I don't have much in the way of stone. A little more upgrading. Look at that. Beautiful. Oh, they're all upgraded to level 3 now because they've got access to both luxuries. That's so cool. Right. What do I need now then? What is the next thing? I need 3 types of tier 1 luxury. So there's beer, which can be made from a variety of things. Furniture made from wood. Tulips, which I have to find. And sake, which I cannot make as Aztecs. So probably furniture, but I'd need to sort of get over here to get some decent wood production. I don't have a great deal of space here. The game is set in the world of Dragon Age. The game concept is for a relatively short campaign where our kingdom was destroyed by a demon invasion. We play as the surviving royal children grown up, trying to rebuild the armies and retake the kingdom. Cool. My character is the elder half-brother of the heir and illegitimate child of the king. His mother was a former assassin and bodyguard. Very nice. That sounds pretty cool. Let's go for more forestry, just because that's useful. Okay. I think it might be worth getting a trader. Because they're expensive. But I cannot afford one. I cannot afford one in stone. So, do we have any more stone in our territory? We do. We have a little up here. Any more? A little up here. Any more? Little over here. And then I'm going to have to set up a stone mine. Which isn't a problem. You know, I've got loads of mountains nearby. It's just... happiness is low. I don't know how... entertainment. Oh, bloody. I forgot about that. Forgot about it, didn't I? Got to put a tavern. Don't need to do anything. I just need to have one. Yeah, there or there. There, I think. Tavern. Do one further over. So that I can have the road snake down like that. Alright, and I will also set this as high priority, like so. So that they build the tavern before they build the trading port. But I am going to need a quarry. Where is a good place for the quarry? Probably down here a little. Upgrades. Let's go with card improvement. Sorry, card inventory. Let's get a storage depot there and a road. Storage depot is for stone. And set this to rapid mining. Because in my experience, the resources are such massive quantities, 19,000, the rapid mining just It's just a good thing. So when I get the trading post, I'll be able to trade mass amounts of cannabis. Because cannabis is valuable, and it's farmed, so you can just produce huge quantities of it. Less so than normal because I'm in quite a tight environment. Nope, not that one. That one. It'd probably take quite a long time for a quarry to completely mine a mountain. Yes, it lasts a very long time, to the point where I previously had like 2 mines. I think I've only ever run out of a resource once, and that's when I had 2 mines both on rapid. Because the way it works is like normal is just normal. Conserve mining means it mines 30% slower, but that it depletes the resource 30% slower than that. So on normal, it mines 12 and depletes 12. On conserve, it all... Oh, it's not changing that because no one's working there. Never mind. I'll show you in a moment when it's built. Oh, it's built. What? I don't know. Anyway, the point is that on rapid mining... Ah, yeah, there it is. Okay. It seems it needs to be on it when it starts the cycle. It depletes slightly more than it actually produces. So you waste a little bit, but it's such a small amount, and there's such high numbers that it doesn't matter. Okay, trading. Leather. So, I can afford that, but I don't want to. I'm going to have to just manually do this, which is fine. Tool count is low. I forgot about tools as well. Tools workshop. I shall stick the tools workshop there. Stone tools, produce 200 of these. You don't need many. This will be tools, stone tools. What do I need? What do I need to expand? Any cheap ones I can grab? 950. 1,600. Yeah, these are all about 1,000. Because they're decent value things. Oh. Yeah, I definitely need... I know I need tools. Running out of tools is killer. I completely forgot about that. It slows you down so much. I also definitely need another medicinal farm. Because 3 times the diseases means 3 times the medicine usage, and I forgot that entirely, so I may have scuppered myself choosing the things I chose. It's like, oh, I'm going to need much more wood than medicine. Productivity, always productivity. Anything I can improve? Anything I need to improve? Anything I want to improve? No, not really. Oh, trade. Leather. Okay, so the plan now is... This is where it slows down a bit, because I've hit a deficit in tools, and that is going to cripple all of my production. But I am doing okay. Like, this is a game that has sort of the realistic growing times. It is a full year. You get to harvest your crops once a year, and you need your crops to last until the next year. So, the cannabis and the medicine I get once a year. But I'm now up to 320 income per year just from... 100 of that is territories, just because I own territory. So it's always a good idea to expand, as I said. And I will trade whenever I can. Alright. I think it is worth that, because the massive cash injection from trading is worth the upfront cost. What can I do with this space over here? Another forester, maybe? How am I doing on wood? I'm doing okay on wood, actually. Potentially a coal mine. It's also always worth putting the budget of your tavern up to max, just because it makes them noticeably happier. I can go into the Middle Ages now. Yay! Jaguar's legacy. Reach Middle Ages Aztec. Many of your buildings can now be upgraded. Oh, granaries aren't very good. Let's go with geologist. Tools and potter, yes. I don't know that I'll be leaning into alcohol production, but tools and potters are always useful. Pottery is one of the most useful bloody things in this game. Oops. Just told people not to work there. Whoops. What do I need? This is how this game is, you see. You get to a point and it's like, right, what do I need next? And then you have to go and work out what you need of all of the many, many things vying for your attention. Cocoa. Oh, I got the card inventory so I can stick a load of stuff in here so I don't need to... So it doesn't clutter my hand. Let's increase... what do I have? I could probably do with more clay. Alright, what do I need? The next thing is... happiness, I guess. It's always happiness. Another tier 1, so I need food... Sorry, I need wood production. So let's get... That's a terrible place to do wood production. That's not a big area of trees. This is a much better area for that. I could make food a non-issue. I could make money a non-issue, or I can make medicine. Medicine I need to be a non-issue. So let's build a bridge. And then let's have storage depot there. What, 250... 254, there it is. And then increase that to 700. There appears to be a slight delay when children grow up. There was a brief period where your number of children went down, but the number of adults didn't go up. Total population didn't go down, so I don't think anyone died. To be honest, children are such a minor thing in this. Like, almost all of your population growth comes from immigrants. It's a bit odd. You'd think it would be a bigger thing, but it's... Children being born is more of a very, very minor tick-up, rather than something you actually need to pay attention to. Because look, number of children, 12, 11... out of... I mean, that's a fifth of my population. In fairness, that is a fifth of my population. It just doesn't affect things much. Yeah, it might be because the years go so slow, but it just seems a really odd way to design the game, but whatever, I guess. Okay. How am I doing? I'm almost out of housing. So I shall put some houses on this side of the river. Happiness. Luxuries. Let's get some more of this. Sorry, my nose has been a little sore lately. It's still, like, it's still not technically fully healed, my nose. Main thing is I've got, like, this little ridge on it now, which I didn't used to have. That was a result of the surgery. Trade that. Yay! So, Companies Act is useless to me as I do not have any trading companies, but I can improve. Da-da! Look at how fancy... Oh, go away. Look at how fancy that looks now. Also, I still need a name for my town. What are Aztec city names? I mean, it's a very common thing. I assume there is historical precedent for that. It's the same in RimWorld, presumably because it is a relatively easy crop to cultivate and can be used without much processing. That's why it is such a common sort of thing in these games. Cannabis. What are some Aztec city names so I can get some inspiration? Tenochtitlan. Apologies for the pronunciations, by the way. Tepezban. Tlatelolco. Tlacopan. I'm trying to think of a way that I can make a Garian or a Reaver pun out of one of these. Aztec cities are apparently named for nearby resources or environmental features. I'm not going to call it Weed Town. That feels disrespectful to me and to the culture. So I'm tabbing out to look at names again. Oh yeah. Yeah, you're right. Sometimes the history is reflected in the name. Interesting. I don't know that there is a way that I can make a Garen Reaver pun out of it. The letters just are not particularly compatible. Right, I need another luxury, so I do need another forester. Zoom back in, thank you. Wood and a house. Oh, hang on. No, 9,400, as I now have 2 of them. Alright, what about... River Rower? Because we're near rivers. You see what I did there? Naming after environmental features. Rivers. It's pronounced Riva, but whatever. River Rower. I don't think it's terrible. It's not my best work, but I don't think it's terrible. I wouldn't call it terrible. Oh, no, that's wood. That's leather. Alright, I should also get some defences at some point, but for now, I will just continue buying territory. Oh, I produced pottery. Good. Master Potter. That is a good one. I'll just stick that in there. Okay, as you can see, we've now got a massive cannabis production. Way more than it was before. My best friend and I spent a lot of time yesterday assigning Pokemon to Discworld characters. Granny Weatherwax is an Absol. Moist has a Purloin. Obviously Sybil's a dragon type trainer. That makes sense. So now I can sell a load of cannabis. Yay. Let's see, who else is there? Also, I've just noticed that my mini-me is covering the one little bit of bloody user interface on that side of the screen. Come on, shifty you down a bit. Not much, but it's literally the only thing on that side of the screen. Who else is there? Vimes, maybe? Pornyard or Bishop, maybe? I don't know, he's a bit more working class than that. Maybe Steelix. Because he's got that thing about, like, feeling the streets, isn't he? With his feet. I'm a big fan of Discworld. In case you couldn't tell. Oh, this is done now. What do I need? What do I want? Ooh. Probably the light. Oh, furniture. Obviously, I need furniture. And brickworks. Furniture. I don't need a brickworks right now. Vime started out with the scruffiest Poochyena ever. Oh, that's not bad. That's nice. Keeps getting fancy Pokemon like Arcane as he gains titles. I love that. That's very good. What's this? Furniture workshop. So this can go over here. So I shall actually put that there. Furniture workshop on this side. Furniture. Oh, yes, a fort. Forts are an amazing source of income. Well, first of all, I will just place a library. Libraries increase your science production for nearby houses. So I'm at 119, and then I place this, and it isn't built. Somebody build it. I'm at 119. I have no stone. Might be a while. I'm at 119. Just going to remember that. But yes, forts. You place these to... oh, zoom in. You place these to fortify places and triple their income. So I'll just plonk you down there. It increases it up to 27. And because of the knock-on effect, all of these areas are now fortified. So one fort has tripled the income for my entire area. It's so, so good. No, don't build a trading company there, for God's sake. Alright, so I obviously need more people working here. Let's improve shift. How am I doing on jobs? 14 people unemployed. Oh, Angua. Oh, crap, I'm out of food. Angua would have a lichen rock. Or is that too stereotypical? Oh, crap. This always happens. You don't notice the food. So these are all going to be cabbage. Delicious, tasty cabbage. Who doesn't love cabbage? I feel like if I lived there, I'd be a little frustrated having to trek all the way to the woods to get a new chair. It gives you a reason to get out of the house. You know, unless you're employed, you just have no reason to ever leave. Oh, first level 4. How do I have a level 4? Oh, from the furniture. Oh, and we jumped up 46 because of the library. That's pretty good going. Also, I'm now at maximum occupancy. So let's get another house there. And another one there. Furniture house gets the passion. Minimalism. We considered lichen rock, but we settled on something that could take her out if necessary due to that one conversation in the Fifth Elephant. I've just realised the Fifth Elephant, is that a reference to the Fifth Element? A pseudo-legendary for power and aristocracy. Cool. I rather like Anguish. She's probably one of my favourite characters in Discworld. What do I need? Food. Still desperately low on food. Sell more leather. Can I fish? Can I fish? Fish. Fish, fish, fish. Delicious, delicious fish. Tasty, delicious fish. Gotta get me some of that fish. Fish, fish, fish. Can you buy meat from traders? I can, but it's so inefficient. Essentially, if I can't make it on my own, I will never be able to make it on my own, so I need to just try and get by on my own. Cabbage isn't very good, but will help. Wheat is pretty good. And wheat gets better with bread. But I don't know if I can do that. Let's get another one of these. I do want a way between them, so I'm just gonna do it like this. I shall also have that going over there. More cabbages. More cabbages! We like the idea of everyone going, oh, the Pokemon protects her clearly when she's actually got a way to protect everyone from her. That is clever. I do like that. What are the characters? Rincewind? Oh, I've reached my limit. Because I set it to that. Okay. One of my favourite little moments that I didn't get until ages later was in Making Money. When the Watch comes to see Moist in his office. And Angua just gets really fixated on like the dog toy. And then she looks embarrassed and leaves, and Moist's like, ah, well, there was that rumour. And it's like, I don't know what that means, and it wasn't until ages later that I actually read one of the guard ones and found out that she was a werewolf. Rincewind is a legendary against his will, of course. Like Jirachi. It just sort of follows him round, and I know my food is low, I'm working on it. I don't know that we're going to survive. I may have fluffed it because I didn't notice how low my food was getting. Oh, yeah, population has dropped a bit. Uh-oh. Is there any chance of decent hunting out here? No. Jungles, apparently really bad for hunting. Leather. Yeah, we're about ticking by on food. Also, I've got tons of money. Oh yeah, productivity book in the food in the fishing hut's a very good call. Sadly, you can't put them in farms at all. That would have been helpful. Zoom out. I can't afford to copy it, but if I could, I'd place it like here or there, maybe. Because the idea is you have to block it off from other areas. So, like, I've got this river, which means they can't sort of invade over the river. Even though there are no mechanics that do that, it's literally just the forts. So he's like blocking this, and it's the only way into this area, so that's why all of this is covered with a single fort. I can now afford it, good. I can now afford it! Puns! So all of that is fortified again. Fantastic. So, gold Not a problem anymore. It's just the food, really. Although that has massively improved with all this cabbage. God, him and all of his cabbage. God, that guy loves his cabbage. You know, I once saw him kiss a cabbage. It was a really weird thing to see. He just sort of walked over to him and he's like, oh, cabbage, come here. Which is the fucking thing I've seen in my life, if I'm honest. It's going to haunt me till my dying day, watching that man kiss a cabbage. What fertility do I need for cabbage? Oh, 70. That's bloody nothing. Cabbage is so easy to grow. Because this is like 70... this is 70 up here, so fantastic. Maybe that is the secret lure of cabbage. Cabbage, cabbage, cabbage. Cabbage, cabbage, cabbage. River Rower and their cabbage obsession. Cabbage, cabbage, cabbage. How are we doing on medicine? We're doing very well on medicine. We're doing very well on cannabis. In fact, I'm going to sell some. I will also put in the cooperative fishing in there. Right, let's get some trading companies. I can't afford trading companies. I need bricks for that. Alright, what I will get is an archer and a jaguar. Farming. Because you continue building up science even when you're not researching something, so that's why I can get like 10 things in a row. Shrubbery. Shrubbery is just for increasing happiness. There's like virtually no point to it. There are many mechanics in this game which just don't do much. I'm getting very close to my limit again. Where am I expanding? We demand a shrubbery. Ta-da! We are the knights who say cabbage. No, not the knights who say cabbage. Yes, we are the very same. I've heard tell of these people. They are to be feared and revered. Indeed. Cabbage! No! I should rewatch that. It's been a while. Okay, I've got tons of clay. Do I have space for a brickworks? I also do not have the stone for a brickworks. So let's get 4 more work slots. What do I need? Market might be good. Trade route. Trade routes aren't particularly good. I'll get the storage depot just cause. Got 10,000 gold, so I can, buy some more stuff. Damn, he's claiming quite a large area. Well, it's just a little island with the 2 of them. That's hilarious. Has that covered all of these? It has. It's just those 2 at the very edge that aren't. Nice. Knights, not knights. I'm thinking knights to say cabbage again. Forts revolutionized money generation in this game for me. Also, look at this. I've got 2 bloody cannabis farms, and I've just got infinite cannabis. You see what I mean about farms are stupidly powerful, which is why playing as the Emirates is so difficult, because they live in the desert, where you can barely build farms. Yeah, we're okay. Probably do with more furniture production. Could probably do some charcoal, actually. Not charcoal burner. The other one. Coal mine, coal mine, coal mine. There it is. How do I reach this? It's going to have to come down there, isn't it? Yeah, I know. I'll build you a bloody house. God, moaning about your lack of housing. Coal. And road. And a house just out of getting annoyed range. Rapid mining. 4,700. Good on ya. Stone, we are doing okay. What is the problem? I am out of workers, apparently. Darn. Darn flip and bother. Okay. Well, not a great deal I can do apart from wait. And sell cannabis. So, I needed some more people to move to my city, so I just stayed there selling cannabis. You know what they say, sell it and they will come. Buy more areas, I guess. I'm surprised the culture has to pay extra for trading posts. One of the best known archaeological sites is a trading post. Granted, this is third-hand knowledge. I don't know. Maybe they traded within their own culture but didn't trade beyond it? I don't know. I know so little about, Mesoamerican culture. What do I want to improve? I've got 2 more productivities. Clay, we're good. Pottery, we're full. Food, we're pretty much golden. Just stick down a few cabbage farms, food is no longer a problem. Stone, I guess. I need a brickworks. I can stick a brickworks there, though. It's encroaching on this territory a bit. But, this is the problem. Fruit harvesting is crap. I once tried to set up I was looking up guides for this, and it's is fruit harvesting ever good? And it's if you have a forester to plant a load of fruit trees, and then you remove the forester and place a fruit gatherer, then you'll produce tons of it in the late game. And it's but that's so many steps of really specific things And it takes up a massive area when I could just farm. And every single square of a farm produces a stable amount of food. Why would I bother with this which has so many extra steps? So it's always like... See, that produces... it produces like 300 papaya a year. Compared to 400 from a single fish thing. And 1,000 cabbages. So this cabbage thing is probably about the same space as this, and this produces like a third of the quantity, a quarter of the quantity. It blows my mind. And this is with? This is with plus 30% productivity. So, you know, you can just imagine how worthless it is the rest of the time. Anyway. And I've got space for more. I could just place more cabbages. In fact, I'm going to. I don't like cabbages, but I'm going to place more cabbages. In River Roa, we intend to drown ourselves in cabbages. So let's reach the tool workshop limit. Let's get a wide shaft. What now then? Let's see. Ironworking. I'm just going to pick up a load of things. Sheep, corn, I will grab that one. Granary, market, iron, tailor. Okay, corn, I assume, is an improvement of a cabbage. Corn, it appears to be identical to cabbage. What? Is it just because it's different? Oh, the storage is too far. Place another cabbage. Place more cabbage storage. Oh, that's set to wheat. That's why cabbage storage is so bloody far. Whatever. Still 9,400. I'll stick a market there. I don't know that markets actually do anything. I'm not certain. I have not effectively seen them do anything, but I'm just assuming that they do. Upgrades. What can I get? Heating. Brickworks. Specialized tools. 4,700 bricks. Bricks are solely used to upgrade and build. So, like, I can use them to make my houses more efficient. I can use them to upgrade the work levels of buildings. So they're very good to produce in large quantities. So the market, like, it will go and get stuff like it will get the furniture. And make sure that it's to hand so you don't need to walk all the way out into the woods. I know you had issue with that before. Oh, stretchy. Oh, excuse me. Oh. I mean, the people who live over here, they do still have to trek a very long way to get their whatsits and so on. Their whatsits and doodads. Thinking about real life usage, corn probably has more varied uses than cabbage. Probably, yeah. House adjacency, amazing. I'm really short on people. Send me more people. I demand your finest people. Screw it, they don't need to be fine. Just send me people. I just need people. People, people, people. There's no, like, educational training, I don't think, in this. As I recall, you don't need to, like, train people and educate them and... Oh, your brickwork's going to be used by educated workers. Now, it's the Middle Ages. No one's educated. I'm almost at my capacity again, so let's get some more houses. And at this stage, I don't really care about impeding on the crop... Sorry, on the fruit growing area, because it produces fuck all anyway. And the more vacancies you have, I think the more people you have visit as well. Got 26 grand. Let's buy some more land. That's what we always say here in Riveroa. If you've got grand, buy them land. As I said, no one's educated here, so... Yeah, I don't need any more cannabis breeders. Thank you, though. Right, I think I do need some people. Because I'm starting to get a bit big and people are going to start threatening me and sending raids and stuff. Nothing that really matters, but... Right, what do I want to get rid of? Port colony. I'm not going to use that. 20 grand for a port colony that it gave me for free. I will copy you, though, as we need to do some expanding. There we go. Expanding all the way over here was a bit awkward to keep up with. Where's that fort I just placed there? Where's a good one? Here? Covers all of those. Nice. So look how massive Riveroa is now. It gets absolutely huge. And there is a limit. It's something like it can only be like 8 or something away from your city, but that's still a massive area. And it doesn't matter how far away you are, you still gain money from just owning the province. I know I'm in need of workers. There's not really much I can do about that game, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Please send me more workers. Thank you. I'm running out of places to put my productivity. I'm sure productive. Upkeep. What has the highest upkeep of all my buildings? Farms. Oh no, they've got the lowest. Opposite of that. Oh no, brickworks. So the brickworks, I'll put in a frugality book. Hey, Veronix. Wallala, wallala. Well, well, wallala. I see your reference and I appreciate it. Here? Here. Yeah. 48 of 50 provinces. I'm getting bloody 1,000 gold from protection. It's incredible. Oh. Stole a little bit of money from me. But alright, here's one of my issues with the military in this game. It is incredibly biased against you. And it's like the number of military units you can build is based on population. I don't know what the exact sort of ratio is, but I've got 90 people and I can have 3. If we go over to this one, 100 people, so he's got slightly more people, and he's got 7! 7! It's really annoying, because it turns combat into just an attrition grind. And you hope that you generate more gold than they do so that you can afford to keep replenishing the units they're killing off because they've got more attack power than you. And if you attack something, you get like a minus to your damage based on how far away it is. So something here, I'm probably getting like minus 50% damage. So I've got half the number of people and my guys deal half the amount of damage. So you have to completely out-tech them to stand a chance at combat. It's so irritating. Combat feels like a really vestigial part of this game. It's probably my biggest complaint. How am I doing on bricks? Doing well, good. Let's get some trading company. Where should I put trading company? Trading companies are another one that you never need to actually visit, so I'm just going to stick it out here in the middle of nowhere. Oh yeah, they've got to visit it to build it, but apart from that. Stretchy. And now I'm in that sort of mid-game slump where I just don't have people. I could get an immigration building, I guess. I don't always like to do it because it can be a little overwhelming. Ba-ba! 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 Anything else I can actually stick it? Oh. No. I've got some passion that I want to stick in somewhere. Wait, no, that came out entirely wrong. There. I'll put my passion in my coal mine, like a normal person. It also sort of irks me that names don't change. So here we are with a Aztec-based culture. Oh no, Cheryl died. Did you hear? Cheryl died. Oh, not Cheryl. She had 15 children. And half of them were also called Cheryl, weirdly. Putting your passion in. Oh my god. Oh, bloody hell. Ah, keep it clean. Very well done. Auto trade, right. So now that I've got a trading company, this will auto trade for me. So I can set it to always sell. Hang on, let me just... games pause, good. So I can set it to auto sell things. So cannabis. I can set it so that I always have at least 2,000. And it'll sell just as much as it can of cannabis. Because that's like something I'm producing in massive quantities that I don't need in massive quantities. Cabbage, I'm probably not going to sell, even though I've got like 6,000, because if I go through a couple of bad years, I could lose it all. Next is leather. I don't need leather, so I'm going to sell any leather I have as well. And that's probably all I'm going to be selling right now. I might get some more of these. Yeah. So what do I need now? I think I need a level 4 house, which is just more luxuries. I need more furniture. So I need iron tools. So for iron tools, I need iron mines. So get some iron ore. And an iron smelter as well. Go away. Go away. So I don't have much in the way of free workers. Ba-ba-ba-ba. Like I said, I normally play with the sound off, so hearing these sounds is hilarious to me. I am really short on workers. This is annoying as well. It's like every single time you get immigrants, you always have to click through a box that you cannot click through any other way. There's like, oh, they smiled at you. Good to know, I'm running a city of 100 people. I'm sorry that I don't want to take the time to acknowledge every child's smile. Maybe that sounds callous, but I'm busy. So I need more furniture production. And I need houses. Okay, let's get some houses up here because I'm sort of beginning to expand in this direction. So let's get 2 houses there. 4 houses. No, other way around. Because there is an adjacency bonus. So if you have 4 houses in contact with each other, you get a bonus to gold production. Like the taxes those particular houses pay is increased. All these little tricks. I mean, this is a pretty big town for 100 people. Let's have a look at how the others are doing. Like, they're 100. The AI tends to build these tiny little things, completely unconnected, so they don't have roads going between them, so everything's slow. But they do have brickworks, I notice. This one is better. It's a lot centralized here. They have massive, massive charcoal production. But they also have these like little isolated areas with just a single house and some like hunters-gatherers. This one, 1 billion pig farms. Oh my god. Really? Oh, there's another. Can't have enough pig farms. Am I right? Bloody hell, that's crazy. Oh my god, look at all of this. Beer. Beer and pigs. Bloody hell. And this one? Yeah, this one's just sort of clumping again. Just got people moving over open land. It's weird. Okay. I think we do. Oh. Whatever. 40 grand. Let's buy some more land. Yes, 7 provinces, so I cannot get that island. $59 out of $60, not bad. I should get a card shop because these are pretty good. Just stick it there. So these sell the unique things that you can't otherwise get. Farm production is probably a good one. Homebrew though is best. What do I not need? I don't really need fishing. Nope. Homebrew. But this does also allow you to get unique things like tulips that you couldn't get without finding them. That kind of thing. And the stuff you can buy in here increases with the sort of era you're in. Right. I need 30 houses at level 4. I don't know how many houses I have. I mean, I've got 22 at level 4, it said, so probably got around 22 houses, give or take. Ba-ba! What else do I need? Furniture. I still need furniture. Furniture is still a bloody important thing, Garen. Pay attention. I keep getting distracted. Alright, I'm going to put 3 more trading companies because that will increase the amount that I trade. Let's get another forester set up here. Wood. And let's see, 12,000, 13,000, 14,100, I think. Non-fruit trees. Non-fruit trees. Yeah. Enslave the thieves. It's also got to the point where I've got so much money I don't need to wait for anything to build. I can just quick build everything. Yeah, set a trap. Ba-ba. And now I can mark this as a subsidiary, which makes it cheaper to keep and increases the amount that I can trade per turn, trade per cycle. Hello, Mark Reed. How are you? Ba-ba. Sorry that I do that every time. I just find it endlessly funny, that little sound. Stick another productivity thing in there. How am I doing on iron? Doing pretty well. So let's get an... Ooh, no, actually, let's swap this one over. No, I could do with the second one, frankly. Right, so if I put it back to back, and I get this thing here to bridge the gap. Iron tools. This one produces iron tools. Produce 4,700 iron tools. That might absolutely eat all of my iron, so I might have to reduce that. Rapid mining. Let's get another jaguar. Population has sort of skyrocketed. How are we doing on food? Pretty good. That's another annoying thing this does. Occasionally it won't actually let you close something until you sort of move your mouse away and then move it back. It doesn't recognize the button is there. Early access games. I do not blame it, but I notice it. So now I'm selling 960 things per cycle every year. Which means I could probably do with do some more production of stuff. People think you are okay. My lowest is luxuries. I'm bloody working on it, guys, I promise. Alright, let's get a second furniture workshop. So that should double the furniture production. In fact, more than double it, because a furniture town, so... like, what, 220% furniture production? Food I'm still doing okay. Clay I'm getting a little low on. I'm going to sell some wood just because it's incredibly high value for some reason. 27 grand. Right, let's... oh, sorry, I just clicked off the thing. Let's have a look. Still need 3 more houses before I can reach enlightenment. Anything in here? That's a pretty good one. So that, I forgot how well that works with farms, because every farm counts as the same type. You just massively increase farm production when you get combos. Just unlocking everything I can, just cause. Agave? I don't think I need agave. Don't think I'm ever going to produce agave. Oh no, never mind. It's unlocked. Whatever. Anything else I need to do? Furniture production is still crap. I'm out of houses. Alright, I could probably do the little housing section over here. Just because I'm sort of expanding in this direction. So I'll build that to there. I will also get a library to improve my science, and a tavern to keep everyone happy. Okay, so I'm doing very well on people now. We're reaching limits all over the place. An embassy. Yeah, I'm not going to bother with embassies. They're very cheap and they're not necessary. I'll show you conquering, though. So this is how combat works. It is just a little box, and then if you just look away, you just have no idea how the fight's going. So against like other players, rather than these little city-states, they will constantly reinforce. So you have to, when your guys die, as one of my Jaguars is about to, you then have to go and build a new one, and then when he's built, reinforce. And then just rinse and repeat, and it's just a war of attrition, and that's all combat is in this game. This is incredibly dull. It's actually another one. Did I see a thing? Yeah. Oh, we still got homeless people. Okay. Let's just get another 2 batches of houses. Alright, now I've got to make sure I don't expand too quickly, because I don't want to drown out my food production. So where was my... There. If I set this to no one working there, then it will stop. The immigration office will stop working. I'll still get the yearly 3 people, but I won't get the spam of people anymore. Oh yeah. So reinforce, and then that's it. That's all combat is. Oh yeah, I didn't work out how to bloody block people on this. I used to know how to do it, and now it just doesn't work. I can't find the moderation mod icons. There it is. Banned. Sorry about that. Yeah, it was. There was the mod in the settings. It's like show mod actions or show mod icons. So you need the icons and not necessarily the actions, which is weird to me. But You'd think one would be the other, but anyway. Apologies for the spam guy. I think what I might actually do is, I don't know how to, I'll see if I can add, like, I don't know, viewers to the spam filter. In the whole time, 2 more of my guys died. It's just, combat takes fucking forever. Like, these are against militia. These are not strong people I'm fighting. But we've been fighting for over a year. Anyway. Just leave it to do what it does. Are we there yet? We are! Age of Enlightenment. That's a cool picture. Stone Road. Policy making. School. That one. Science boost. Luxury resources. Yeah. Oh. Yeah. Does increasing your numbers increase your damage? Yes, it does. So, the army attack is the total of all of them. So, 90 total attacks, so because they have 18 each. If I reinforce, that goes up to 108. So they die individually, but they attack as one. Which is why it is such a sloggy thing that you have to kill every individual member of their army. So archers have high attack but very low health, and they always stand behind. So the idea is that you have like a mixed army to attack with. So maybe I should get some archers instead of just Jaguar. But like in the late game where they're matching your units, it's awful. The only way you can really do it well is by completely overwhelming with tech. So like you're coming in with cannons when they've got swordsmen. Then you can win. It still takes a little while, but you can win. And then it's captured. And then I'll just raise it because, oh, for God's sake. And now we've got 18 more of them because I'm trying to raise it. Whatever. I don't need to raise it. It's my enemy, but I own it. It's a weird system. It's not very well implemented. Right, if I stick a school here, behead the thieves. That'll increase. Yeah, trap. And I'll get another one of these there. I'm now up to 999 science. Yay! And another thing I like is that the houses don't upgrade until until someone lives in them. So you can like see which ones are going to be upgrading, you know? We'll also get a delivery person to deliver the wood there. Right, what is next? The ever-used phrase in this game. I need Level 6 houses. Alright. I'm going to get rid of the cocoa breeder because I can buy it. I'm going to get rid of the coffee breeder because I can buy it. I'll see if I can place these. God, look at all the leather I have. Alright, I'm going to get rid of that and place one of these instead with leather in it. Get rid of this and this. I can't quite fit the Statistics Bureau in there, annoyingly. Get rid of that one as well. I can't have them both in there. Ugh! Okay. So this is just basically information you can find elsewhere, but it's in a building form. This one I'll stick, I don't know, wherever I'll bloody fit it there. Now this one's more useful, but because of the UI is really clunky, I never use it. It's just more to get it out of the way. Upgrade! Looking very good. Spy Center isn't really useful, but I will place it anyway. But I'm going to get rid of these because they're not doing much. Are all of these teched up? No, they're not. Okay. Policy Office. Policy Office is useful because it lets you spend money to just get permanent bonuses. So let's go with, how are we doing on city attractiveness? So that is a reason to generate massive amounts of money. Furniture production seems to be increasing, which is good. I think I will also set it to sell wood, as that is still very valuable, with the target being... let's go with 9,000. Sand, right. There's sand production here, I guess. And a glass smelter there. Here. I was going to say that having a big buildings where all the spies work kind of defeats the point of spies, but I remember that time I considered applying to work at MI5 and learned that they do in fact have a big building. Well, the spies themselves work in secrecy, but yeah, the spy organization is sort of public knowledge. You know, there's also like CIA, FBI. They're all like government organizations that are a bit shady, but at the same time they do have to work somewhere. Like the bureaucrats work somewhere. The spies don't work there, but the bureaucrats do. Right, tooling, teamwork, furnace. Alright, now it's time to tank my income, because I have unlocked budget management, and what this is it lets you change the budget of your buildings to increase their production. So I always set everything to max, and it basically doubles the cost of all buildings, but it creates such a massive production boost that it's worth it. Like, it allows me to keep the same amount of workers, the same like space, but with so much more production. Sadly, you can't do that for farms. Or foresters, weirdly. But that's reduced my income by 300, and the productivity increase it's going to have is going to make me that money back in no time. Okay, food. We are beginning to drop in food. And no, we're beginning to drop in winter, which is a very bad time to begin to drop. So, I need more food production. I have nowhere to produce food. I mean, I suppose I could do it along the river. Refuse, because I'm running out of food. Alright, I will also increase all of my roads to stone ones, because that increases their speed. Actually, is there I think I discovered there might be a road like upgrade button. No, I don't think there is. Again, that might be end zone I'm thinking of. behead the thieves. Right, food is becoming a problem very quickly. I don't know what to do. I may have scuppered myself, because this is what happens. You expand and you grow and you build, and at some point you realize that there's a massive flaw in your economy that you didn't notice until the point where you're in free fall. The only choice I really have is irrigation. Also farming and forestry as well now. Irrigation pumps allow you to... Oh, it must be fresh water. Bugger! Bugger! I have no land with fresh water on it. So... Okay. Oh, that's really cool looking. But this allows you to create farmland. So normally the fertility here is not great, below the fertility I need. So instead I build an irrigation ditch like so, and it suddenly is. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then I can build whatever I want on here. How are we doing on 72 out of 100? Four. Two, 3, 4, 5, 6. 100, okay. Right, there we are. Now I need houses, which I'll put here, I guess. And the interesting thing is, you can build roads on irrigation. So they can still move around quickly. Storage thing. To some more cabbage. 18,800, I think. And I can then connect this one to this. Did that wrong. I can then connect this one to this to increase the water capacity. And then have another massive farm. And I am out of cabbage. In the early days, they warned us this might happen, and I said, nay, we will never run out of cabbage, for we are the knights who say cabbage, and cabbage is what we breathe. So you don't breathe cabbage. I breathe cabbage. Don't you dare try and tell me what I do and don't breathe. How dare you? How absolutely bloody dare you. That was back in the early days. Before I understood. Oh no, 2,500, whatever. 25,000. Produce 25,000 cabbage. I demand it. I'm out of food entirely. We may all die. We shall see. Yeah, I know you're hungry. We're working on it. Oh, Shan died from starvation. And Vivian left. Let's also get... Oh, actually, alright. What I'm going to do is I am going to buy in some stuff. Needs. What's going cheap? What's cheap? Not much. Sushi? Fuck it, yeah. Buy in 5,000 gold worth of sushi. For 300. It's so poor, the exchange rate. People are dying. No, don't allow cannibalism. Look, we're growing 1 billion cabbage. Eat the cabbages, not the farmers. Oh, thank you. 23,500. Thank you very much. Work schedule. I'm going to slightly increase taxes to gain 900 extra. And all that does is decrease the city attractiveness. As you can see, it's dropping like a stone. Whatever, though. I don't care. Why would I care? Here's me trying to bloody feed everybody. And you're like, oh, can we eat the corpses? Oh, why are you overtaxing us? Ooh. That's what these guys are like. Insufferable. Alright, we are now shredding through the cabbage that we've just produced. We produced 4,200. I need more cabbage production. More cabbage. But Lord, there is no such cabbage production. I demand it. You will produce for me the cabbages I require. But my lord... Do it, or you'll never make it to the next winter. Yes, my lord. We all trust in your almighty cabbage production. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. You don't want to join this town right now. We're in a bad way. Well, what could be so wrong? We've heard such amazing tales of your cabbage prowess. Tales of my cabbages have been greatly exaggerated. There. I hope this is bloody enough cabbage for you. Dear God. Boreal's died from starvation. Bet she just dropped in the cabbage field. More fertilizer for the crops, sir. Good. Why do you hate us so much? Be quiet. Trying to think. Trying to think about cabbages. We could do with a medicine producer. You did unlock bakeries. Wheat and bread would probably be more efficient. Yes. I don't have really a reason not to do it other than it's going to be a load of faff to redo it, and I think the cabbages are kind of funny. But yeah, no, you are right. I need to go to sleep now. Have a good stream. Thanks for watching, Nathan. Yeah, alright, I'll look into bakeries. What can we do with bakeries? Corn. Oh. Oh. Okay. Cornbread. Because it's fun is a perfectly good motivator. We could pivot into corn. Because the thing is, I believe wheat has like a really... I'll just pause it. 65 and 70 compared to 72 and 90. So it needs a much higher fertility rating for only a slightly higher yield. The Tortilla Bakery said it accepts wheat flour. Tortilla Bakery. Wheat flour. I think they're the same thing. I don't think, like... I think corn turns into wheat flour, I assume. Alright, but yeah, alright, we're gonna take a frickin' hard left into... Oh, shit. I can't do it with... I need the corn building to do that. hard left into wheat. Actually, what I'm going to do, because windmills give bonuses, you see, so I'll put a windmill there. Does it ask? Damn! It specifically requires corn. Oh, you bastard of a game! Why you do this? Why'd you? Why? Corn breeder. Okay, corn breeder there. Alright, we're taking another hard left. We've now gone a full 180 degrees. We're going back to corn. Who doesn't like delicious corn? Let's make some corn bread. Some corn beer. Some corn bagels. Some corn wheat. Delicious, nutritious corn. So let's see. Is corn... No, corn flour is not a thing. Flour is a thing. Wheat flour is not a thing. So yeah, there is just one kind of flour. There's just another... I think there might used to have been multiple. I think they did actually streamline some stuff and make it a lot more compatible. So maybe that's just a leftover. Some corn hand grenades. Can you imagine? Alright, let's also get another bridge, I think. Can I fit a bridge here? No, I can't. Alright, bridge on the other side then. Bridge here. Sorry, you're planting the wrong thing. You need to plant corn, guys. You know corn. Who doesn't love delicious corn? Can't copy provincial buildings, are you... Oh, I can just build another, though. There. Nope, turn it into corn, guys, sorry. Dig up those cabbage seeds you just spent ages planting. It's got to be corn. Only corn. Alright, 23,500. Just produce frickin' millions of corn, guys. We need it. We are desperately in need of corn. I'll have the cabbage here just in case, but we need the corn. The corn is number one, cabbage is number two. That's what we always say here in Rivaroa. Corn 1, cabbage 2. I like how the trees obscure the road. That's a nice touch. Because they would. Food reserve is low. I know, that's why I'm making 1 million freaking corn. Look at all this corn. Who doesn't want delicious corn? I'm going to drown everybody I know in corn. Can I fit some corn here? I can. Obviously I can. If corn can fit anywhere, it's going to fit. If I say something really rude, which I chose not to. There. Corn! Just shouting corn at this point. We are no longer the knights who say cabbage. We are now the knights who say corn. Why did you change it? Oh, knights who until recently said cabbage. Because corn is better. Okay. Actually, change of plan. So this is wheat. This one is corn. Quick build. How is storage too frickin' far? How is storage too far? Oh, because that's wheat. Sorry. Should be flour. My bad, guys. Sorry. Okay. Alright, I think we're doing alright there now. And then I put a tortilla bakery, was it? Here. Is that a taco? Is that a taco on top? Did they put a taco on top of the tortilla bakery? That doesn't seem appropriate. 9,400. No. 9,400. Okay. And now I put 1, 2, 3 storage here. One storage is for tortillas. One storage is for flour. And one storage is for wood. Max that one out. So this delivers to here. This delivers to here. And this delivers to there. So theoretically, I will always have a supply of wood, flour, wood and flour here to produce tortillas, which should massively increase the amount of food I have. So you could be entirely right, Teddy, that pivoting into this was a good idea. We will have to find out. But I think you might be right. God, I used up almost all of my wild cards doing this as well. Oh. The River Rower tortilla production line is producing tortillas. We have tortillas. Rejoice. We have no luxuries, but we have tortillas. You will not go hungry today. Right now. in this moment in time. Immediately. Might get that farm production one. Can I afford? I can. You have tortillas, your cabbages, and your fish. You have all the ingredients for a mediocre taco. Oh, wow. A cabbage fish taco. Or burrito? Because tacos are like the hard shells, aren't they? And burritos are the wraps. Anywhere else I can buy? I think all of these are too far away now. Yeah. So just one more just to get the very last place. Which is totally worth it because it apparently it's still not fortified. What? Oh, have I built it in the wrong fucking place, didn't I? $400 extra income because this is a stepped ruin. There we are. All of this area is mine now. Stick it to your crap desert. 238 people we have. We've got thousands of corn. I could probably do with... Where's the shortcoming? Flour, maybe? Oh yeah, they've got like an area around them. So you can't just cram a load of windmills together. Alright, I think we're okay. I don't know, food is still a little bit tenuous. Spring now. I think we are generally on the up, but is not much. How do you sneak into a town of 200 people at that size? Most residents know each other by sight. Yeah, again, it's just the size of this place doesn't seem like it's only 250 people. But I suppose it's spread over a fairly large area at this point. Like, if you creep into this area, you can just go, oh, no, I'm from the other part of town. Or if you sneak into, like, the main area, it's like, oh, I'm from the outskirts. I'm going to have Jaguar warriors, archers, and a machine gun. That's what my army is. Let's get a second tortilla. Cool. Okay, what is next? I have a passion. I will put the passion into my baking. Baking is my passion. Making tortillas. Upgrades. Industrial adjacency, that's a good one. Can't afford it. Can afford it, but I don't know that there's any bloody point to it. Such a fun sound, isn't it? Why are people walking over? I don't know. Whatever. Okay, food is going up. We're in winter. Yeah, your food sort of at summer is when it actually matters. Right, I'm going to try and raise this again. So the machine gun's doing 360 damage a turn. But they've got fucking 30 guys. Alright. Guess I'm gonna have to just reinforce as I can, I guess. But like, there's no way to train units while you're looking at the menus. So you have to go away. It's such a clumsy system. It's gonna be a long one. I literally have a machine gun and I cannot defeat bloody 20 peasants with pitchforks. Zoom in, thank you. Right, what do I need? I'm getting low on medicine. Oh, we won. That was it. That's all I wanted. Half the income I'm getting from it, but at least I own the land. And that's what's important. Alright, I will also get you to sell bricks until I have 3,000 left. Also sell glass until I have 2,000 left, so I won't actually sell any of those yet, but it will in the future. Alright, we have a lot more flour than we do tortillas, guys. What's the hold up? You're just very slow. Chop, bloody chop, mate. I'm going to get rid of my archers and I'm going to get some more other units. What, do I have a corn breeder in here? I don't know. Okay, 82,000. Let's improve economy. What do I need next? I need 50 level 6 houses. Currently at level 4, I need tier 2 luxuries. Which is a whole other thing to begin. Glassware I could probably do. I can't remember tobacco. Oh, excuse me. Tobacco might be a unique thing for my faction. I don't remember. But that might be a good place to leave it for the stream. 30 years. I think I'm approximately halfway through. It slows down in the latter bit because the numbers start getting a bit crazy and you've got to really optimize to get anywhere. So if you want to see another stream on this, let me know and I can hopefully finish it next stream. You could do tequila, you do have access to agave. I have tried agave before, and it is the least efficient crop in the entire game. It has such low yield. I had massive fields of it, and I was barely producing enough to stop them eating it before actually doing anything with it. It was mind-boggling, but anyway. Yes. I'm always up for more farming. I could turn this area into a massive farm with, but the thing is, I don't have water. I have no water here. Here, this could be a good farming area. I can grow magic mushrooms. I don't think poppies are a thing. Let's have a quick look. Clothes need leather or wool, which would mean sheep. Wine needs grapes. Candles needs bees, which are a bit awkward. Vodka needs potatoes, which I think are duchies only. Spices are Emirates. Tequila. Oh, tequila is an Aztec only thing. Interesting. Mushrooms, I think actually mushrooms, magic mushrooms you can just do in a factory. Coffee, I could probably do coffee. Glassware I can definitely do. So glassware is probably my go-to. Shogunate is incredibly powerful because they get so many unique luxuries. But yeah. So if you do want to see more of this, I am happy to play more Reborn, Kingdoms Reborn. So I'll put it in the vote for next week, next Monday. And if you want to see more of it, let me know. Put it in the comments of the YouTube stream. Let me know on the Garen Reaver Discord, linked below the Twitch and in the description of the YouTube stream. And I hope you've enjoyed this. I do like this game. It has issues with it, so I sort of fell off it a bit a few months ago. But it is definitely one of the better city builders in early access. And hopefully they fix the few problems I do have with it. So, thank you very much for watching. Hello, future people. Goodbye, future people. And see you in a couple of days for Trading Card Game Simulator on this channel. Same Garian channel, same Garian time. Have a good beginning of your week. And I will catch you later.